I'm here with the No Mirror Makeup Challenge. A lot of my subbies have been requesting this for a lot of months now, so I'm so sorry for putting this off. Let's go and get started. I'm going to start with this. This is my go-to concealer only because it's very high coverage. So this thing dries pretty quick, so I have to be very quick here. Just kind of trying to conceal my eyes, eyelids like I normally do to kind of brighten them up, and then underneath as well. If you blend it with a wet sponge, like it's not as cakey, I guess you can say. And I'm trying to make sure I really add that right here because that's where I normally am the darkest, like right there. And that's what really ages you. So I like to add a little bit around my nose where it tends to get a little bit red. As you can see, I'm using a real little bit, just kind of spreading it all over. At least I hope I'm spreading it all over. But I'm just kind of trying to blot this. And I'm not really trying to smudge it, I'm just blotting it on like that. And I could tell I'm putting a lot on. My blemishes really need to be covered. Okay. I normally use two, a darker one for contouring and chiseling out my features, and then a lighter one to act as both as my foundation as well as kind of like my concealer and my brightener. So this is kind of like a dual purpose product. I'm going to do all the steps I normally do so that way I'm not cheating. So contouring there, there. Hopefully you guys could see what I'm doing. I'm trying to like move so you could see. And then I usually take a few and dab it here to kind of chisel along the jawline and add it down here. Dab it on the side of my nose so my nose doesn't look as big, I guess you can say. So that way it kind of evens everything out. Use both of my hands to make the process a little bit quicker. I'm sure that... Okay, I'm going to assume that's all blended. Let's go into the lighter color. Apply a little bit. I think I just got it on my lip. That's okay. And I usually just kind of apply it to the central portion of my face and take the rest alongside my eye area as so. Okay, so I'm hoping that's blended, and just to be safe, I'm just kind of patting everywhere. And this is very nerve-wracking because I can't see what I'm doing, but I'm just kind of trying to feel the product, and I think it's blended. I'm going to go ahead and apply my loose powder that I purchased recently that I'm loving. And we're just going to buff that in and tap off the excess. I like to start with the T-zone area, which is the forehead and the nose, because that's where we tend to get most of the oils producing in that region. And then I like to just kind of slowly buff everything out. I like to apply a little bit more underneath the eye area. I'm going to take a little brush and go around the eye area. I'm going to add that dark color, then and then I'm going to just blend everything out. I think that's probably enough. I'm just going to take a little bit on my finger and apply a little bit to the sides of my nose, and this is going to be very weird because if I do this wrong, my nose is going to look very crooked. So I'm just kind of following the bone and trying to make a straight line. You guys are probably all giggling right now because it's probably not straight, but that's okay, I tried. Alright, and then what I'm going to do is just take my brush and go straight down. So just in case, not blended. Right, so I'm going to go ahead and add some blush. I'm going to try to use a darker color. And I'm trying to just kind of feel the apples of my cheeks and take it towards my hairline. I don't want to bring it too in because I don't want to look like I'm punched in the face or anything, especially with a dark color like this one. Okay, then I'm just going to take this and just kind of blend everything out. And I'm going to apply this e.l.f. highlighter. I'm going to focus that right at the top of the cheekbone. It's easy to just kind of apply this while you're smiling. Apply a little bit to keep it still as well. I feel like I take a hair off the brush on my face, but try to blend everything out. For my eyebrows, I usually use the darkest color in here and do that so I'm not looking. Then I use this color right here, which is kind of like a dark brown. So I'm going to try to feel my eyebrow and take the angled brush. I'm trying not to laugh because I know it's really gonna mess up what I'm doing. I'm gonna try to do the same thing on the other side. Hopefully I did that other side right. And this is really hard, but I'm trying to be very quick. And like I said, because I don't want the video to be too long. And I normally really do my eyebrows. One of them's a lot shorter, one of them's a lot longer, one of them's a lot straighter, and the other one's a lot archier. So to make them look a little bit more symmetrical and even, I really have to fill my eyebrows in, which I don't think is a bad thing, but yeah, it takes an extra 30 seconds or so while I'm doing my makeup. My fingers and just kind of try to blend everything. I hope that blends everything out, and hopefully it's not all over my forehead because that would be ridiculous. Okay, so next I'm going to take a napkin and I'm just going to fold it over and apply it underneath like I normally do, so that way I don't get any fallout underneath my eye area. I'm going to go into this color here, which is kind of like a grayish black, and then this color here, silver color, and then the color right underneath it, I'm going to try to use that for my highlight. So let's begin with that darker black color, and I'm going to swipe that about 2 times and apply that to the outer portion. And I'm trying to just kind of feel my eye, kind of go around the eyeball, kind of trying to do a little smoky effect today. And hopefully I don't look like a raccoon, so that's why I'm using more than one color. Other side. Gosh, you don't realize how much you really use something until you don't have it. So kind of like this mirror thing, I didn't really realize how much we really use mirrors on a day-to-day basis. So now I'm going to try to go into that silvery shade all over my lid. And I'm hoping that looks good. What do you guys think? Okay, I'm just kind of trying to apply that color so it looks a lot more pigmented and all that. And I'm hoping it's not all over my face or anything like that at this point. What I'm doing is reapplying that black to the crease to kind of intensify it. And I'm just kind of dab that on, or kind of stipple that on, and then blend it as so. Okay, let's go into the liner at the lower lash line. Wow, I sharpened it and it's really sharp, and I just hope I don't poke my eye out. I'm trying to kind of keep my eyes open, of course, while I'm doing this, but it's very weird when you're not looking in a mirror, just so... I feel like I'm really just going to poke my eyes out. This is one of those products that you have to really put on a lot before you really see color intensity, so that's why I'm kind of going back and forth at that lower lash line, and I hope that I don't look like a raccoon. Cream liner by e.l.f. I'm going to try to line my upper, and then I'm going to put this here so I don't get any fallout. And try to keep one eye open because that's what I normally do. I feel like such an idiot, that's all I can say. Give me a thumbs up for trying to do this tag. It really makes you feel really stupid. Okay, so let me go ahead and try to get this side. It's weird because I don't really know which direction to look in, but I'm trying to keep one eye open because that's, you know, that's what I normally do, so I'm just kind of trying to emulate that so I kind of get the same effect, or I hope that I will. So that's why I'm trying to do it with one eye open, if you're wondering. So now I'm trying to really get it really close to my lash line. And I'm kind of trying to do small strokes instead of one. Try to do this a couple more times. Totally almost poked my eye out. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is just take my hands and very lightly, I didn't get too much product, do that, so just in case it's not blended, that will blend everything out. A clean finger. Okay, so last step is the mascara. I like to kind of get the tops of the lashes like this. Oh, I totally just felt that. It's going on my eye. That's totally not fair. Ah. Oh well. I was trying to be careful. So this brush I'm not a particular fan of because it's really, really long. It's very tricky because you have to do it at an angle, and I'm afraid when I poke my eye out, I'm going to try to get my lower lash line. Okay, so let's hope that didn't. Let's hope that I don't look like a raccoon or anything. Last up is the lips, and I try to pick a kind of fun color, just kind of like a wine colored lipstick. And I'm trying to just kind of fill in the lips. Okay, so I'm going to try to blend it out and focus the product kind of towards the middle. I feel like I just got that on the outside. So I'm hoping that kind of blends everything together. And what I did is I blotted that off because I felt like I had too much product. And I'm hoping that that's going to take care of it. And a little bit of sheen because it's in the center. I kind of feel like I'm all done, but my face doesn't feel very blended. I don't want any harsh streaks on my face or anything. Alright guys, I'm done. I'm ready to kind of look at the big reveal and see how I did. I'm super excited. So yeah, let's go ahead and look. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and look in here because this is the mirror I have. Oh my god, look at the lips. I think, I don't know if you can see, but this mirror is ridiculous. I can't even see anything in it. It's so dusty. The eyes are not as bad as I thought they would be. Like the eyebrows are pretty okay. They're a lot darker than what I would want them to be. The eyes are more blended. I think I probably over blended them. I thought that I was going to have a really black, intense, smoky eye. Instead, it's kind of like a charcoaly gray. I do have, I don't know if you can see, it's kind of black underneath my eyes. I have some eyelash hairs right here, which I'm not going to take away so you can see that. And my eyes are really red too, I think from kind of tagging my eye with this cheap pencil. And the most funniest thing is my lips and all this glossy stuff. And it's not, I don't know if you can see, but I totally outlined them wrong. It's not outlined, like I totally just missed it, but that's okay. Like I think I did really good and I think I passed it. I don't know, what do you guys think? This is the first time I did makeup without a actual mirror. You know, of course there's times where you touch up and then you look into a small mirror like this at the end, but I've never really done a full face without a mirror. So this was extremely fun, so thank you guys so much for requesting this. Please, please, please film this tag. It's so much fun and it's so much different than doing an actual tutorial. Yes, I look kind of funny. I would not go out like this, but it's just fun and it's kind of fun to test your kind of skills, I guess you can say. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up, rate, comment,